Yo, what's going on, fellas? Ness here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today in this video, I'm gonna be making my explanation for how I test castles. So I hope you guys are all ready for that. But before we get into the video, if you were looking for cheap gems or resources, diamonds, tracker bot, or even like a farm bot or bank bot, hit up Ubai Shop. His links will be down in the description below. And secondly, before I swap back over, Ubai Shop is running a gem giveaway. He has a 1 million gem giveaway going on right now. There is going to be 10 winners for 100k gems each. There's going to be a link down in the description below. All you got to do is go and guess a number. You're not allowed to spam the chat. If you do that, you'll be disqualified. But the 10 people that get the closest number to the number he has written down or that he thought of or something is going to be winning some gems. So if you guys want a chance to win free gems, go check the link in the description below. But without further ado, let's go over here and hop into doing some tests. So this guy seems like a nice little fella. Let's go test him. So for my March, I use 110,000 tier 3 siege and then 25,000 inf, range, and cav. I do use pack 5s on the wall, and I will explain why. Um, for heroes, these are the heroes I'm using. Normally, you'll want to use siege heroes. I don't have all of them maxed. I don't have Prima Donna. Like, I don't even think I have her green or blue. Like, so I just use the one siege hero I do have, and then I have some army attack heroes on there and HP heroes just to help keep my troops alive. And then for the wall break, you have to test again anyways, unless it's a non-anti target. It doesn't matter if you use pack 5s on your test march. So that's why I have them. Jade and Drider just to help keep my troops alive, and then Bunny and Bee were just on there just because, and I've been rolling with that. But yeah, so that's what I use. And then I always hit in Cav Wedge because I can easily go right into testing with range after. Is he online? I don't know. He might have. Oh, it's the wrong guy. Okay. So we broke the wall, or at least I'm pretty sure we did. So it's 109067. I always pay attention to the last six numbers there. So let's go ahead and go to the test march. My test march, I don't use any heroes. I don't use any familiars. I do 20,000 troops, 2,500 inf, and 2,500 cav with 15k range. So now I'm going to walk that march. And remember, he's 109067. So now he dropped down to 100,275. So I already know right off the bat that he's in a cav frontline, whether that's Cav Wedge or Cav Foul, I'm not 100% sure, but I do know he's in a Cav frontline, so we're gonna go ahead and set a range rally here. And I'm only assuming that because of how big the drop is. I can show you guys for testing purposes right here. When we send a Cav march, it's gonna drop it down. Yeah, it only dropped 2,000, whereas the other one dropped 10,000. When I get big drops like that, I know that it's a Cav frontline, and that's just from me doing it for so long that I don't even bother testing that. But if you are a little unsure, maybe he has less troops or something, so it did more damage, you can always just test again and see what happens. So, but yeah, here we go. We'll wait for the rally to get filled up, and while we're doing that, we need to have a talk, fellas. I guess Eric was streaming yesterday. I had no idea, and he roasted me. He called me gay, dude. What the hell? I know some of you were in there because someone asked about me. That's why I got brought up. Like, what the hell? You guys let Eric roast me yesterday. Didn't even let me know. Disappointed in you fellas. No, this is all good. But while we wait for this to go, I was on a pretty hot win streak yesterday, fellas. I was at work, wasn't really paying attention, so we walked the rally, and this is leaderless, and I kind of noodled, but again, oh, I changed the account. It was I think like a 260 star account, like 100 plus blessed, like, so fairly strong, but we beat him, and then this one was really close. But we were doing good. We were on a win streak yesterday. So he attacked me. And then I was online for this one, and he noodled even harder, thankfully. And then we got attacked again here, and did a little bit better, but I went offline after that one. So all of these hits, this one here, I was offline for. I don't know how brother noodled that bad. Because I took a double. I took a hit from him right here, and then right after went into taking a hit from this fella right here, and I don't know. Yeah, yeah. So this is his account. I don't remember exactly what his gear was, but I still just can't believe he noodled that bad. And then yeah, they just started filling up, and I was offline because I was at work, so wasn't online for this hit. Wasn't online for this hit at all. This guy noodled pretty hard against me. Kind of funny. Wasn't online for this hit, and I think that was yeah, it was a double. I had one filler join in again, and he hit right after, and yeah, lost again. I don't know like what homie was doing. And then this guy, oh yeah, I remember. And then I pulled from the fort because I came back and saw the hits. And what was it? This feller set with his actual leader, so I pulled because I'm like I got to go anyways. I'm just gonna pull. And then he decides to rally me, and yeah, got on for that. Capped it fairly easily. Let's see here. Yeah, it was like a 14-3-3 or something. So, I don't know if Inf Wedge is better or if Cav Wedge is better. I just threw it into Inf Wedge and took it Inf on Inf damn near. And yeah, kept it fairly easy. But, I also have decent decent troop comp and gear, so didn't work out very well for him. And then after that we started playing around a bit more at the bunker. I kind of started bullying some fellers, and then we had another feller come join in the fun. And these ones were fairly close. I took this in the wrong formation because I was at work, so that's why this one is kind of a noodle for him being like damn near half my troops. And then he started to fill a bit more, and we're going back and forth. But I won every time against him fairly good. And then he lost his fills again, and I don't know what this was. And then we had Lexi come at me, and this was a fat noodle. 2 million troops versus my 3 million. So I had 1.8 million on her, which is why I won. This is the account here. Although she uses a firewall plate over the champ chest. And yeah. And then we won against this guy somehow. It was crazy. This guy noodled. But he also wasn't full. And then 20 seconds, all right. We want to pay attention now. And then Lexi finally hit me out, ending my win streak with a pretty bad hit. All right, let's. Oh, he's online. Yep. Knew that one. All right, well, there you guys go. I didn't get a hit because, as you saw, my ranged march only dropped him 1,000 instead of dropping him, what was it, 10,000 that it was, and he threw gear on. So yeah, that's how you can tell if someone's online. Always smart to do that stuff. And I know this is chaos, so I still could have walked it, but the whole purpose of this video was to, show you how to test and get you a get you a cool result of one of my tests. So we gotta find another target to maybe bounce over to. And I want to find like, a decently high might target just because it's better for testing. So gonna look around a bit more. It kind of sucks because all the Chinese and Vietnamese players will be awake, but it kind of is what it is. Let's go heal the siege march here, and then we'll hop back over. All right. Everything's all set up there. All right. So we got 347, 323, and then we hit, and it goes 345, 061. So about a 2,000 might drop there. This is probably a range front line, but we'll see if the cav does any damage. Hold on. I totally butchered that. I don't remember what the number was. I think this might be an inf wedge. 344. Oh, he went into gear. What a little shithead. That's, well, that's no fun. That's online. Don't want to hit that. Oh, well, let's see my boy John get smacked here by Skittles. Oh, okay, hold up. I'm talking shit on John and he held up. All right, hold up, John. I want to come look at this report here. Oh, damn. Okay, John, you thick. Holy shit. Okay, John. God damn. Damn, John. That's crazy. He only had a little bit less troops and he okay, buddy. I see you. God damn. All right, let's see here. Gotta find something. I need to find something to hit here, fellas. Although trying to go for the Chinese will not be the greatest idea. VN carrot. Hmm. Let's give this one a try, and if not, we'll just test some solo targets, call it a day. All right, here we go. Swap to this one, and then we'll send that march there. All right, so we got 055360, then 0. So it dropped at 2000. This one's probably an inf wedge. Unless Cav doesn't do any damage, then it's going to be a range front line. 053 down to. Okay, so it's going to be a range wedge probably. And the reason why I say that, I only use range and cav to test. I never test with inf because with range, as you saw on the earlier target, if I do a big drop, then I already know that it's a cav front line, whether it's a wedge or a phalanx. I'm unaware of that, but it's not a big deal. Big deal. But then if I do damage with my range, but it's a little bit, and I do a bit more damage with my cav, then I know that's an inf wedge. But if my range does damage and my cav doesn't do any damage, then I'll know that it's a range front line. And it's fairly easy to test this. A lot of people have their own ways of testing, so there could be other videos, other ways that work better for you guys, or that seem smarter than the way I do it. But I never have any issues when I test my targets, and I get fairly decent hits from doing it. Like this one I got last night. I smacked this little poor fella. Pretty pretty nice hit to be fair. Like a very nice hit. So yeah, we I guess we'll set inf on this guy, even though my inf blast is god awful. And we'll hope for the best. Alright, let's resend some troops to John here. 875 875. Alright, 400k troops there. Alrighty. But yeah, if want to try and keep this video short, so if this target comes online or something happens, then I'll just go find a few solo targets, hope they're offline, and just solo them for you guys to show you the testing a bit more. And if any of you do have questions, feel free to just ask me in the comments, or anything, and I could go into depth a bit more, because I know I'm probably not the best with explaining, but I mean it's fairly common. You break the wall and then you have your different formations you jump into. And like I said, I always break the wall in cav wedge, and then I use cav wedge to test the range, because I have my buffers and whatnot, and it works out for me. And then to test using cav to see if it's in it front line, I use range phalanx. So those are the two formations I use when testing, and seem to always have good results when doing it. So, but I'm gonna stay in the range test or cav wedge so I can test range to make sure it still drops, making sure he's still in imp front line. And yeah, we shall see how this goes, fellas. 590 in gear, troops lost 16. There is going to be KVK this weekend, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna be trying to push rank 1, I believe. So it's gonna be, just a lot of grinding, um, which will be fun. We'll see what happens though. If we match up with any EMP, uh, or if any guild, if yeah, let me rephrase that. Sorry, it's like fucking early in the morning. If we match up against any of the IGG fam guilds, EMP, MJ, ROI, I probably won't push rank 1 just because I don't want to put some of the fillers at risk here since some of these fellas can burn easily. Hell, I probably could even burn easily if I get set on by them, just judging by this rally here. But I'm still kind of curious on if I would have broken my wall or whatnot, if this would have been better. But, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. So we'll have to see. But yeah, if we get good kingdoms that have some targets and don't match any of those IGG family guilds, then we should be all right to push rank 1. Or not rank 1, but you know what I mean. A billion points. I got some 100% size boosts ready. I want to kill off a lot of my troops because being this fat does suck. I hate it. It's nice having troops, but being fat like this is honestly god awful. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I will be streaming that, however. And then secondly, I don't know if it's shown. Yeah, right here, artifact challenge. We have this coming up in a day. I'm gonna be spending like 50,000 coins on it, and I could be doing a stream for that as well. It's gonna be over the weekend, so if you guys want to see that, that's gonna be coming this weekend, and we'll have that going. John lost. No. Oh, he cat fouled finally. Interesting. 3 cav heroes again, 1 range, 1 inf. What a weird ass. I don't even know. Our little noodle boy John. Just kidding, he's not as bad. He's not as bad as me. Oh, he's just tagging for fillers. Alright. Alright, so we walk in 45 seconds here. Let's see, what do we got going on? I probably should start doing this. I haven't done this at all. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 10 drills or 5. Yeah, it's smarter to go with just the 10 drills over the chests. Although you could win a jackpot, but chances of that are slim to none. All right, let's test here. 53, 52. All right, still the same drop here. So we'll swap on over here and hope that he doesn't swap and cap me. Oh, that's speed gear. That's not what I want to go to. Oh, he's online. Okay, well, I didn't cancel. I thought I canceled, but I didn't. He swapped to inf and we still burned him. I don't know why you would scout me like that, but hey ho. That's wild. I don't know why he would scout me, but hey, we still burned him. Like I said, the Chinese are all gonna be online, so trying to find an offline target's gonna be a little rough here, but it is what it is. Let's heal up. Let's go jump to the Citadel and see if we find any solo traps. We'll do like 1 or 2 more tests. I'll probably end the video. Don't want this to drag on too far. All right, right here. If he burns on a test march, I'd cry. All right, 398, 528, 396. It's probably range front, but we'll see just in case. 396, 391. Okay, So it's in front line. All right. So hopefully he's offline. Cav. I'm not gonna use any T5, and we'll just go like a so. And there's the fire. And let's see. Yep, imp phalanx right there, fellas. So, testing's fairly easy. Um, like I said, any questions, feel free to ask. Don't mind my noodles because my blasts kind of suck, but at least I get the front lines right. Now, if something's cav frontline, that's where I'll shine at because my range blast is pretty damn solid to say the least. Hmm, that's probably a fat solo trap. We'll hit this. If we get capped, we'll call it quits there, fellas. Okay. Let's give it a go here. 7 cav wedge attack range march. All right, so we got, what is this, 686, I think. I can't see. Yeah, 686 810 683, so 3000. It's probably a range front. We shall see. 83. Yeah, this is an inf wedge here. But hey ho, we'll still attack it for you, fellas. Oh, did not mean to use that boot. Yeah, inf wedge. Not many troops though, so is that all like tier 4 maybe? Yeah, quite a bit of tier 4. And then tier 2. Noodle hits though, fellas. Blasts are poop. But yeah, so there you go. That's pretty much how I test targets, how I figure out the front lines. And last thing I'll say, I don't know if I said it or not. If the target is not anti-scout and like you're able to see his comp and everything, when using your wall break march, take off the pack fives and throw on like the stackers or something. Just because the pack fives do damage more than just the front line. So you don't want to have those on at all. You just want to take off the pack fives and use the stackers or something, and then that will give you an accurate reading off of just one hit instead of having to do multiple. But other than that, it is hit him. Yo, what the fuck? Okay, I guess I get to go hit this dude and noodle. All right, let's see what's in here. I don't even know what would counter this, but let's give it a go. So all right, let's give this a go, fellas, shall we? All right, well, I meant to say 4, 974, not 5. Yo, Ness, what's up, dude? Yo, what's up? Like I said, fellas, early mornings, they don't do well with me, guys. Been up since 3 a.m., so kind of tired, but it is what it is. 974, 974. Let's see if we can fill here, fellas. Can I have Warden, please? Oh. Well, no wonder some of those hits were noodling. I'm in range talents, bro. Make sure your talents are all set up, fellas. God damn, I'm an idiot. Oh, no. Looks like this fella's coming to play. Yes. Best emote in the game right here, fellas. Best $1 ever spent of my life. uh, yes, you guys, messages like that are awesome. I love all the support. You guys are awesome. All right, we're gonna end off with me noodling pretty damn hard against Mr. Skittles here. This guy has way too many artifact levels and stars. John, you're trying to get me cooked here, buddy. Yo, if we noodle, guys, just blame John. Like hashtag blame John. You know, it's all his fault. Hmm. Oh my goodness, this person joined us. Well, fair enough, I suppose. We testing for science here. uh, let's see here. 974. Nope, you're getting sent back. Close enough. Yeah, close enough. 974. 74, 974. Yep. Man, where's my boy John at? Yo, John, you gotta join the rally. I think he went offline. That's probably why he was having me take over. Yeah, 5 minutes offline. What a little rascal that fella is, man. I tell you. Yeah, this is definitely gonna noodle. We don't have any fills for this. Please, guys, come on. Two more. Oh, this is gonna get railed. It's gonna be like 2 million deaths on my side to like 400k on his side. It's gonna be fairly bad, fellas. I'm already knowing what's coming. It's gonna be fairly bad, fellas. Don't y'all worry. Your favorite noodle is incoming. Coming at you with a hilarious noodle, fellas. Oh shit! What the fuck? Hey yo, hold up. What in God's green earth? Oh, I already see why I won. He tried to take that in a range foul, and if you guys look at his heroes, he's using 3 cav heroes in one range. I'm using 2 inf, 2 range, 1 cav. So if he cav fouled, I probably would have noodled pretty hard there. But him taking that range foul, even though he has the range shield, it did not help him there. Oh my god, that's absurd. Well, I guess we're ending the video off with me slapping this fella here. Skittles, you need to get some help there, brother. I'm not saying you're bad, you have a nice account, you just need some help fixing your comp. But GG. Hope you have a have a fun day. We're gonna end the video here, fellas. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to join my Discord, I'm gonna have a link for that down in the description below. And lastly, again, don't forget about the gem giveaway. Link's gonna be in the description below. It's with Ubai. So best of luck for all of you that enter. And yeah, GG fellas. We'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.